The 80s are
very cool.
Very cool.
The concept is just like, yeah, the mafia is bad, but look how cool this is.
Our 10th anniversary project begins. Oh my fucking god. I love this game so much.
It's very good.
I want to be him when I grow up.
He's our age.
I want to be him.
Kazuma Kiryu. We could be that if we had trained our entire lives. We could be that.
That could have been me if I just trained more.
Oh, knife fight in the cabaret. Fuck. Okay. Welcome to Yakuza 0.
Yep, welcome.
What even was the title for this? I've forgotten. I've been taken by the music.
Best Shenmue.
Oh yeah. This is winning our award for Best Shenmue. For reasons that are apparent to anyone who has ever played a Yakuza game.
And who has ever played Shenmue.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yes. Tachibana. Oh, tell it to him.
Should we get ready to this?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
So this is Yakuza 0.
This is Yakuza 0. I am putting this on the docket for both Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. Because I think those are both games that are totally worth playing, but if you're going to play one of the games, play 0 because it's the best introduction to the series. Yakuza 0 is a prequel to the long-running storied Yakuza series that has been going on. Yakuza 6 is coming out next year, actually.
And that's supposed to be the last one, isn't it?
Yep, the Song of Life.
Yeah.
And I had never played a Yakuza game until I played Yakuza 0. I heard a whole lot of good things about it. And this really got me hooked.
That's a level in Hitman.
Yes.
Yep.
Continue.
Okay, so we're going to play through one of my favorite sections in the game, which is Majima's introduction. And I think that you need to know that people, like fans of the series would have known, is that Majima is bugfuck crazy. Okay. He's a guy who wanders around in a bowl cut and a snakeskin jacket with nothing underneath. And he has a knife all the time, and he sometimes has a baseball bat. And he is a character. And yeah, we're just going to hang out with Majima for a little bit.
So I never played through Yakuza, but I've seen you play it, and it's mostly about the theatrics,
yes.
It seems like.
Yes, this is the pulpiest
like
story.
You want cutscenes.
I love these cutscenes.
Yeah, before this
if you
game...
have to play a game in between, so be it.
Before this game, I had played Yakuza 3, because I got it on sale once, and I was like, I always wanted to play one of these. And then I've seen one cutscene a billion times from Yakuza 4.
Yep.
And that's about it. And then Yakuza 0 came out, and I was like, fuck, okay, I should probably jump up on this.
Yes, definitely. So the core concept of Yakuza 0 is you play as two characters, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, in the 80s in Japan. Majima hangs out in Osaka, and Kiryu hangs out in Tokyo.
You get to play as this guy?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, he's a very rich man, and he likes women. And the story switches between the protagonists every 2 chapters, so you kind of go back and forth as they unravel different plots of a real estate scam being perpetrated on 3 fronts by 3 different sections of the Yakuza, and also the Chinese mafia.
All right.
Yes. And we're hanging out in the Cabaret Grand.
Hell yeah.
I know this cutscene might be a little bit long, but this will give me a whole lot of chance to explain exactly what is good about Yakuza. So, they revamped the combat system for Yakuza 0 from the previous ones. Like, it used to just be a light attack, heavy attack, kind of a brawler.
Yeah.
And they added 3 new fight styles where you can switch between pretty seamlessly. There's the wrestling one, there's the quick boxing one, and there's like a brawler style for most of them. Or for Kiryu. And then for Majima, he is able to break dance and fight with a baseball bat and poke someone's eyes out.
Okay, 3 very distinct.
Yes.
Excellent fighting styles.
The open world combat is fantastic. The open world in these games, it's not open. You get to play around in a neighborhood, but it's super fully realized. You get to go into convenience stores, and you get to play the claw machine in the arcade. And you get to do phone sex at a phone sex club.
Oh, I watched you do that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I walked in on you doing that one.
Yes, you definitely walked in on me doing something.
So you get to pick the fighting style for any of the characters?
Yeah, you switch between the three. Like you hit up on the D-pad and you go to one. You hit right on the D-pad.
So you don't have to like train in one tier.
You do, like there's a skill tree and you can choose which fighting style to dump more of your points into. Okay. But there's always going to be uses for all the different ones.
Wild card.
Yeah, basically. And one of the main features of the open world in these games has always been the sub-stories. You meet random people walking around the world and they all have problems. And sometimes the problems are really good. There's a really good one in Majima's campaign where he meets a human statue, a guy who's like doing a pose, and he has to go to the bathroom very, very badly, but everyone's looking at him. So Majima has to distract people so he can take a shit. There's a section in Kiryu's campaign where you meet a rock band who's trying to act more punk, but they're all super sweet guys, so they don't know how to be mean. And you have to coach them on how to be cool guys. There's a cult that kidnaps somebody, and Majima has to infiltrate and he has to learn the cult's rituals, get up high enough to meet the leader, and then defeat him. And he's a kung fu master. And also there is the real estate game in this game where Kiryu can buy real estate all around the city, and there is the cabaret management simulator in Majima's where you get to hire girls to run your hostess club and hang out with people. Yes. So there is so much to do in these games, even outside of the story, and the story is fantastic.
Yeah,
both halves of this game.
Worthwhile.
Yes, the stories are excellent, and also just goofing around in the open world and beating people up. There's a big man. There are multiple big men, all called Mr. Shakedown.
Oh yeah, if you lose to him, he takes all your money.
But if you beat Mr. Shakedown, you get all the money that he's shaken down.
Yep.
And you can get upgrades to make Mr. Shakedown just randomly be asleep in the middle of town so you can steal his money. There's a dedicated button when you're walking around the open world to throw money so you can avoid fights. You can go to restaurants and get drunk and then stumble around, and being drunk gives you benefits in combat.
No, is this one open world?
It's the small neighborhoods.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's open city, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
I think might be their selling point. But the voice acting, like the facial features, like all the new characters that were introduced in Yakuza 0 were actually like face captured by real like Japanese actors.
Okay.
So you get
the LA Noire thing?
Basically, yeah. So you get into situations where you can see one of the mob bosses in an old Japanese commercial being slapped by a monkey. And it's very funny to see Owano get slapped. Yes. I forgot how long of a cutscene this is.
Are they skippable cutscenes or no?
They're skippable cutscenes, but you can't skip this cutscene. This is Majima's intro.
Does something happen?
Oh yeah. The cutscene is half of this intro.
Oh, okay.
Yep, management changed, then boom. Mm-hmm. So Blair, you played through this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's excellent.
Cool, good talk.
Yeah. No, it's the only one I've ever actually beaten. I never beat 3 because I don't remember why I didn't beat it. I really liked it. 3 was fucking awesome. There was a part where you have to get revenge on these dudes for being real mean to this little sweet girl. And you just go through their entire place with a katana and cut their shit up. And it's fucking great. But I think Yakuza 3 just like... I think I realized that I need more investment with the characters. Like I need to play the first 2 before I do that. So
you can't just come in.
Yeah.
The thing that's really cool about this game is that even just starting off at Yakuza 1, or Yakuza Kiwami now, which is the remake of Yakuza 1, it's still a really good introduction to the story, but playing through 0 makes you see, like, even past before those relationships, and it retroactively makes Yakuza 1 a better game, because you see exactly, like, it's not a spoiler, the main antagonist of Yakuza 1 is Kiryu's best friend in Yakuza 0. So you get to see them actually being super tight bros until Nishiki fucks up and shoots the mob boss. And you get to see Majima like this. The bug fuck crazy guy. Because he'll be here. Him. I need silence. Yeah, he is.
お客様、本日はお越しいただきありがとうございます。
何やお前、ケツ持ちちゃうんか。
よく間違われます。ですが違います。
せやったらなんやねん悪い。
In other games, he makes a knife look like his penis and flicks it around. The character development they do on Majima is probably one of my favorite things about this game.
Did they add the snakeskin shoes, or did he have those before?
He might have had those. I actually didn't look at his shoes in Kiwami. But his entire story is that he wants to get back into the Yakuza, so he's running this club to make money to bribe somebody to get back into the Yakuza. And over the course of this game, he realizes that he needs to adopt a persona to make himself seem untouchable. So he just decides to go crazy. Like, he meets people and adopts aspects of their personalities that he thinks are powerful, and you see him slowly assimilate those into his person over time, and his character develops in such a cool way through the cutscenes. But underneath is this guy who actually really cares about what people think, and it's all a facade that he's put on, and he loses himself in the character by the time Yakuza 1 comes around. And again, the quality of these cutscenes is just excellent.
Yeah. It is the most fun part.
Yes, it is. Look at that wet man. If you haven't been on Twitter, people on the internet are so horny for both the Yakuza boys.
ありがとうございます。私はこの酒を一度浴びるように飲んでみたかったのですが、おかげさまで夢が叶いました。
He's so happy.
お客様、重ねてお願い申し上げます。そろそろお引き取り願えませんでしょうか。もしこれ以上営業妨害されますと。
したら何やっちゃねえ。
しゃあないの。ああ、一丁景気のやれや。
There we go.
Oh, what a fucking cool guy. Oh, this fucking moment. Oh, the grin could not leave my face for about 20 minutes after that happened. Yes. Will not raise a hand against him.
Jesus.
あら、そんなこと抜かすかい。なめおって。
さあ、ショータイム。
And now I get to play Yakuza.
So they don't have a word for showtime. Now you know that.
Yeah.
Learn something.
Or maybe Majima's just using the American word for showtime.
Could be.
Yeah. I'm fighting drunkards. Also, every time you fight somebody, that text pops up. Oh, first law of management. I have to evade. Dodging is the first law of management. Yep. Ooh, yes. Yep.
Okay.
This is how you're introduced to Majima and his fighting style. He's all about counterattacks. Yep.
そろそろよろしい
Come on.
おしぼりはいかがですか
And I've won this fight.
Nice.
The combat in this game is also excellent because of the heat system. Like, you do the raid style shit on motherfuckers 24/7.
Yeah.
It's all context sensitive in the environment. So, for example, if there's a car, you will open up the car and slam someone's head in the door.
Yeah.
If there's a balcony, you will throw them off the balcony. And if there's nothing around, then you just suplex them into the
You
sun.
just suplex them into the sun, yeah.
You make them fly like an airplane and then go headfirst into the ground. Yep.
My favorite one is where they fucking try to punch you really hard, and you just make them biff it, and they fucking punch the wall and basically break their hand.
Oh, I like the one where they're trying to do an uppercut, and then you put your elbow in the way, and they break their hand.
Oh, yep. That's a good one, too.
Well, it's a creative way to give a tutorial for something that would have otherwise been a super menial and tedious tutorial.
Yeah.
Dodge, press X, press A to do this.
This isn't even a tutorial, because you already know how to do heat actions from playing as Kiryu in the previous 2 chapters. But this is purely
Oh, this isn't like the straight ass beginning?
No, this is chapter 3. This is
Okay.
the first time we ever see Majima.
Oh, okay.
So you've already been playing as Kiryu, who's just like a super young,
So
enthusiastic
mid-game
guy.
they give you a mission that's just throw this guy out without attacking him.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
But he's so kind. And look,
Yeah, he's definitely a lovable character. And he's such a sad boy.
no, Majima's such a happy boy.
That one.
お願いがございますはい夜の世界の流儀として酒の席での失態は酒で注いでいただきたいのです
This is the manager
今
of
日
the
この
club.
場のお題すべてお客様がご馳走してはくださらないでしょうか
He turned a drunk guy feeling someone up into the best business. Oh, also he stole his card.
年間接待費は億をくだらないはず
それ俺のいつの間に
お客様を犯罪者にしたくないですが
This is all 100% an act is the funniest thing. He's completely just bullshitting. Because whenever he's not in the cabaret club, he talks with the hard, well, I don't know what you mean. Like, his dialogue is all like slang.
分かった皆さんがそれで言うてくれるんならこの場のお題全部俺が持たせてもらうそれで許したってくれんやろか
Yep. Pivot.
皆様いかがでしょうか
I think that's Yakuza, guys.
Yeah, that's definitely worth
ありがとうございます
This game has
That
made
was
me,
fun.
This game
No,
has
it
made me
wasn't
smile more than well, maybe not more than anything else, but it has made me smile and also made me be like, fucking yeah, punch that guy in the fucking face constantly. And it just makes you feel so good because both of these main characters are so flawed and they're so fantastic at the same time.
Yeah.
That's my case for why Yakuza wins best Shenmue.
It is the best Shenmue.
Yeah, the Yakuza series is the best Shenmue.
As a man who's played both Shenmues, it's the best Shenmue.
Yes. Yes.
はい
この店がナンバーワンになった理由が
I also
気
understand.
がするよ。
彼を見るとみんなそう言います。キャバレーグランドの支配人真島五郎
Swinburne's own Lord of the Night.
帝王っちゅうやつですわ。
Okay, later guys.
Bye.
See ya.